What other people was good? There's the common sense president in the building. Today I'll be talking about why Sowore, the Take It Back movement, and it's people who were against the administration of Buhari and for the good reasons. For the good reasons, and who are fighting for I don't know how I should put that, right? Well, Sowore and the Take It Back movement, why they should be cautious in handling Buhari issues. Because number one thing I want them to know is this. Right now, when Fashola said all power belongs to God, but I am telling you now that all Nigerian powers, powers in Nigeria right now belongs to Buhari. God has given it to Buhari. God has appointed Buhari in charge of power right now, as in total power. And nobody dares confront him. Nobody dare goes and say, I'm not trying to. So the point I'm trying to make here today is that the Take It Back movement and Sowore and his people, they have to be cautious in handling Buhari's issue. Number one is that right now, the Senate is now the Senate has no effect on Buhari's decision anymore. Any decision Buhari wants to make, the Senate can't stop him, most especially when it has a great concern with Buhari. When it has a great concern about Buhari, maybe Buhari wants to do something now. Let me say, you see, look at this social media, the social media and media regulation thing that they wanted to do, and the hate speech, whatever that they wanted to do. Let me tell you, these things hasn't gotten to a point that Buhari see it as enough threat. When Buhari see it as enough threat, he doesn't need the approval of the Senate. Anybody who say nonsense, most especially if that person is influential enough, you say any nonsense on social media, and he send the next morning, as early as 6 a.m. you find a DSS officers knocking on your door. And what would you do? You bark like a dog and you shut up. No one can rescue you from the clamp of Buhari or on the claws of Buhari this time. Let me tell you, nobody in Nigeria can rescue anyone from the wrath of Buhari. I'm telling you, this is the man who has the loyalty of the heads and the leading officers and the high-ranked officers of the Nigerian military, with the Russian backing, when we all know that the world powers belongs to Russia and China now. Buhari has the full backing of these people. Even though Russia and China doesn't care about whether a country is good or not, all they just care is that all they want is the loyalty of the president or the leader of that country, while they explore the good things in the country, whether the mineral resources or their people. I'm talking of the employment, getting cheap labor from that country to work for them, while they establish the companies and shit like that, and they importing and dumping their goods in such countries. That's why Buhari is being able to loan a lot of money, this billion, that billion, 10 billion US dollars, 30 billion. He wanted to take a loan of 30 billion US dollars. It was Araki that stopped him then now. All those things. And these are the loans that we know that the citizens are going to be the ones to suffer for them. But a lot of stupid people still went ahead to vote Buhari in the second time. Even the first time they knew it was a mistake. Well, we want them, they didn't listen. Well, but the point I'm trying to make here is this. All power belongs to Buhari right now. Look at all these, what's the name? All this Wale Soyinka. They couldn't say anything. When it was the time of Jonathan, all of them were calling him names. Jonathan is this. Why can't they say anything now that Buhari is there? Even Baba Basanjo can't even write a letter anymore. Baba. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá kọ́ tí o ní túmọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí. Muhammadu Buhari ẹrú kú ni o. Ọ̀yàwó kò gbádùn lásán kan ní lọ sí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀ wá o. Kò mọ that guy no sabi someone was Jagaban or someone was Buhari man. So that's number one. And the second warning is and the second awareness, I don't want to call it a warning, is that we Nigerians I want us to know that we are presently trapped in this system of Buhari's government, and we have to look forward to positivity, and we have to pray to God that God should rescue Nigeria from this trouble that Nigerians, or let me say, the unintelligent Nigerians, because I see everyone who voted for Buhari for the first time in 2015 and the second time in 2019, I see them that's I don't want to say stupid people. Let me say unintelligent. Mm-hmm. Unintelligent. They acted unintelligent. I don't want to call them stupid. Why? Because the only Saraki that I see that guy is intelligent as well, acts unintelligent. For supporting someone like Buhari, even though if you were having issues in your party, you should know how to solve things out. And if you can't solve things out, you can't go out and support the evil that you already know. Or let me say the demon that you already know. You know that this one is coming to destroy things, and you still went ahead to vote for him. You say not everything that you use in Nigeria. Our politicians needs to know that sometimes we just have to lose because of the interest of the people. Let's now say you are not concerned. There are some politicians who don't care about the welfareness of the people. All they care about is for themselves. Even for yourself. You see, there is a way that all these things, whatever you say, okay, you don't care if the people go through it. At the end, you will go through it. In the end, you will go through it. Even if you don't care for the people, it's not even good for yourself to support the wrong leader just because you want to still retain power, or you want to retain your influence in politics, or you want to enrich yourself. And that's the mistake I think Tinubu is making right now, but he doesn't know yet. It's going to catch up on him by 2023. Because what I know that is sure that I'm sure is that that is 2023 ambition. Ha ha ha! It's null and void. You're running there. I don't know of 2027, no. But this 2023 is not possible. It's not possible. Why do we do anything not to? Even I don't know. Why might dash the power out to someone else that, that's not even worth it. This was almost like the same thing that happened between Obasanjo and Atiku, right? He dashed the power to someone like Yaradua. Even after Yaradua left or Yaradua died, he still went ahead to, even though he didn't want to give it to Jonathan, but eventually he still prefer giving it to Jonathan than the Atiku who has supported him, who has supported him from the beginning of his own ambition, and a lot of things. But actually, I'm only citing that as an example. There are actually some differences between that circumstance and the circumstance between Buhari and Tinubu. But you see, all this Saraki as well, after supporting Buhari for the wrong reasons, they supported Buhari for the wrong reasons. They know. Saraki is intelligent enough to know. I know, even though some all these Obasanjo might try to blind their eyes to, but Saraki know, and he still went in. He still went to choke his neck in troubles by himself. At the end of the day, he suffered for it, right? He suffered for it. He didn't spend his time as the Senate president to fulfillment that he actually desired. He couldn't achieve everything he wants to achieve, but the only thing is that he fought a lot of things, and he raised the awareness of Nigerians to the Senate. A lot of people don't care about whatever was going on in the Senate before, until Saraki came. Even though they were calling Saraki names then, but his radical decisions against the nonsense and rubbish and impunity and all these imposing decisions of the executives of Buhari, it raised a lot of awareness, and now people are now seeing what is going on in the Senate. Everybody is watching plenary now, and everyone is knowing about what is going on in the Senate, even though there's no much attention on the House of Rep yet, even though there's a lot of shit going in there too. But the point I'm just trying to make right now is that right now I want every one of us to know that the power in the hands of Buhari right now can be compared to nothing. And anyone who wants to go on protest or showing their grievances can carry on, but with clear depiction, with clear signification, and with clear identity of what they are trying to fight for. So they should make their intentions clear. You want to go against rape, it's good. You want to go against this and that, but make your intentions clear. Buhari is fire. Huh? Don't chook your finger in it. Buhari is a broken knee. Don't play with it. We all have to be careful. We all have to be careful. We all have to be careful. And why we are still going. I'm not saying everyone should shut up, but what I'm just saying is that we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Even what Sowore did, Sowore seems to have done more than himself to me, of course. How can you know? This is the president of this is the president of a 200 million nation. Yes, 200 million in population country, and you with maybe 100, even not even 100,000, 100,000 real followers. If you would go out now and let's say during the revolution let's say so would go out and during the revolution, whatever the fuck, and he called for people to join him in I'm sure the people who participated in that revolution now protest. They were not up to 100,000 throughout Nigeria. I'm sure they are not up to 100,000. So you want to wait? No. So are you trying to? That seems like you are just trying to show your grievances, or you are just trying to. If you really, really want a revolution, you do your assignments well. You can't use you don't have a weapon. You don't have anything. You just want to. You just want to carry placards, or just placards with 100,000 people. Not even up to 100,000. I don't even know if they are up to 50,000. You just want to use placard to take over the government. From which kind of government is that? This is not America. Even in America, that stuff can't work. We have to know. We have to be Afrocentric at times. We have to be conservative about the things that we already know, and stop blinding our eyes to them and start trying to treat Africa and African politics and African politics like the West. No, it is not. We have to be very careful. Let's be careful. Let's be careful.